Hey everyone, it's Ed Kelly with Kelly Research Technologies. Wanted to share something that Aaron and I have been working on now for almost a couple of years and almost ready to pull the trigger on. You know, many of you are familiar with the whole idea of the Baytar coils, the big brother, or the KRT coils, the little smaller version, which are Tesla bifilar coil antennas. We call them the KRT perfect spiral antenna. This is a baby version of the live signal antenna that we use with our radionic instruments. But as you can see, there's no way to feed a signal through this one without digging into the circuit board there. Instead, it's a closed loop, and we have that bifilar coil to create a scalar field, a low energy passive broadcast using just the coil. And you can see there it's in pure gold on top of copper on top of a pure silica circuit board. So a silica circuit board is really a reconstituted quartz crystal, so it's an excellent way to gather energy and store energy. And then these little pumps, these little Tesla Energy Pumps, will just spin up the energy of whatever it finds. So you can use these directly with your own energy system. Like you can, for example, like with the Baytar coils, the intention was really to use them on the chakra, where we would position them up above a speaker and then use the sound wave and the magnetic wave coming off of the speaker to push through these coils like a lens and add that scalar spin to the energy. But what we realized when playing with them is that you can get the same, the body is producing its own energy field, and so you can literally hold it and use it to clear any blockages, just like you would like an acupuncturist. If you have any kind of pain, that speaks to a blockage in the energy system. And so you can just hold it right where you have any kind of energy blockage and get a flow of energy moving. And a lot of times with the energy release, you'll get an impact on the physical form as well. Likewise, position them directly above the chakra to bring in more energy into the energetic body for the benefit of or the system. Like any Eastern idea, you can bring about healing that way. They also work, this is the core of our, again, with a live signal running through them, this is how our rub plates work on our radionic instruments or reaction plate antennas. And so you can actually use them as little rub plates, just asking questions, that sort of thing. Is the sky blue? Is this a good broadcast to make? That sort of thing. So they make great little pocket dowsers as well. And one thing we've had tremendous success with is you can just simply put it on the table and it'll spin up the energy of whatever it finds. So like here's a glass of water, and you can see I can just put the water on top of the coil there and let it sit for a few minutes. And when you test by muscle testing or dowsing or test it in an instrument, you'll find that the general vitality that you measure with the water will go up. Likewise, it's so funny, we really discovered all this over a period of time. We found that we could take a witness and position that directly on the antenna, and then we have some little reagent, like here's Dr. Peel's CV antidote. This is a potentized formula that she's developed. So you've just got there's your pump, that's your energy source, and then there's a witness of the cat, and then Dr. Peel's energy source there. And you would just use whatever other modalities you're already using to figure out whether this is the right the right reagent to use with this particular witness, whether that's dowsing with a pendulum or muscle testing or actually using one of these as a rub plate. Likewise, if we wanted to bring more wealth into our lives, we would you don't want to necessarily bring wealth to the cat, but you could put the witness there and then put the coin there on top of it, and that's going to add more energy to that pattern of information that that energy is information moving forward. And so that's what we've been doing with these KRT coils and then the Baytar coils before that for some years now. And what we've just developed is a whole new level. We have these KRT Perfect Personal Energy Systems, and here's the first three sets that we have. And what you get is a with each set is a tube that will hold 20 of these little action capsules. And then inside the tube, when you take the lid off, there's 3 different sets. And each set comes with, spread these out, 4 empty capsules that you can open up and put other things inside them. Like you could put a witness inside, or if you had an essential oil, you could put it on a little cotton little cotton pad and put it in there, put a few drops of oil on there and seal it up inside the capsule. These open up, pop open, and so it's very easy to, there you go, put your item inside. Or if you wanted to, make that wealth, and you put that in there. Another one, again, they come with 4 in each set, so you could have your witness in one and your coin in another, and then your different reagents or written intentions, like if you had a written intention that you want to manifest some particular thing going forward. So you get 4 of these little action capsules for witnesses and other reagents and written intentions, and then you get 4 KRT coils. These are your pumps, so those are the kind of like the battery of this system. And then and this particular set is intentions, and it's a set of 12 intentions that are forged in gold on top of copper, just like the KRT coils themselves. And whoops, there you go. So you can see, like that one, it says across the top there, the intention is calm, and it has the word calm. And then on the back, there's another gold, just a flat gold coin. Again, it's gold on top of copper, and so that creates a sort of a mini orgone accumulator effect, where you've got the conductor, and then the silica is the charging element, and then you've got the written statement up here on top. And so you get 12 of these with each set. So in the intent set, there's calm and start and stop, prosperity. There's the US, the dollar sign for US money. There's subtract and divide. There's add and multiply. There's healing. That's the classic, first aid cross. Minimize. That's the counterpart to maximize. So you've got minimize and maximize. You've got grow. You've got love. And you've got purify there. And so the idea is that you would now start with like a KRT coil, and then maybe another capsule with your witness inside. And then so maybe we're trying to improve the energetic health of this animal. So we would say, okay, we want to maximize healing and growth. So those are the items that we're going to build, kind of like building a little program. So you'd have those together, and then you just stack them up in the tube, and there's your broadcast. So you have this really simple little radionic broadcast. And again, you've got more KRT coils because each set comes with 4. So you might put one on top, and so now you've got a pump at the bottom and at the top there. And I didn't put that witness inside the capsule, but that would be inside the capsule. So you can build this stack of things to add energy to an idea. Like you might have another one might be multiply. So you've got your KRT coil, and then we're going to multiply prosperity. And then we've got an actual reagent of a gold coin. And so that would go inside the tube. And you just take those out and put those in, and there's your broadcast. Simple as that. Very easy to set up and very easy to understand. And so with each of these sets, you get 4 KRT coils, 4 empty capsules to put witnesses in, and then 12 of these. In this case, it's statements of intent. That's the first set, the intention set, and the tube does come with a lid, so you can put the lid on, close that up, and carry it with you if you need to or want to. We have another set that is similar. You can see there it's 4 empties, 4 empty capsules for your witnesses and your other reagents. And then this set is all colors. So these are crystal beads from the Czech Republic, and all these different rainbow of colors. So you've got the basic rainbow plus black and white and brown and gray, so that you can hit any part of the spectrum. Colors, of course, have their own massive energy pattern, and so you can use these to very easily, again, stack up. You know, again, if we've got our KRT coil, and then our kitty is in the capsule, and then we might just douse. You know, you could simply do it with a pendulum if you're a pendulum user. Like, okay, getting a good response there. So we'd use the ruby or the red with the kitty, and that might be it. Or you might, again, add another reagent on top of those. Just, it's whatever is called for, whatever you find to be appropriate given your techniques that you use to sort these things out and figure out, you know, what's beneficial in a given situation. So that's the color set. There's again, you get 4 KRT coils, 4 empty capsules for your reagents and witnesses, and then a set of 12 of these crystal bead colors, and then the tube to stack those up in, so that you can build as big a stack as you need to very conveniently without them, you know, because these little guys, they're a bit slippery, and so they want to slip off of each other. And you can decide whether to layer the pumps in the stack or at the bottom or the top, or, you know, whatever you find is appropriate for that situation at the time. And it's going to be different at different times, but you just douse for it, figure out what's the best way to go about it. So that's the color set. And then lastly, on our first round here, we have a set of sacred symbols. And so it's the same thing. We've got inside the tube, comes in the tube here, you've got the 4 empties and 4 KRT coils. And then we've got these really cool symbols that have all their own energy. Let's see what we've got here. There's the symbol for love, of course, the classic heart. Symbol for peace. Here's the 5-pointed star. There's the Ankh, the Egyptian Ankh. The circle or the unity symbol. The Celtic knot. The tree of life or the Sephira from the Kabbalah. The 6-pointed star. The equilateral triangle or the Trinity, symbol of the Trinity. Of course, the cross. The crescent. And the Taijito, or the yin-yang symbol, is the way we usually think of it here in the West. So each of these have their own properties, and the beauty of this is, again, you don't have to really know anything about these symbols. Like, you know, I'm not an expert in symbology at all, but I'll just spread these out, you know, in our experiments with these, just spread these out, and then again, I'll either hold on to the witness with one hand and then just see which one sings to me. Okay, Tree of Life feels good. And the Trinity triangle, equilateral triangle, feels good. And then again, this set also comes with 4 KRT coils, and so that's your energy pump for this particular passive energy broadcast. And again, you just stack them up into the tube, and you're done. You stack that up, and you can douse for time if you want to, or just go by when it, you know, how it feels, whether it feels good or not. So these are almost ready. We've got the finished product that we're packing right now, building these 3 sets. We also, of course, have lots of KRT coils if you want to use those individually. And we've posting the prices for these on the KRT site here in the next week or so that people can get access to these. The short answer is the KRT coil by itself is $25 or $24.99. A 3-pack is $50, so you buy 2 and you get 1 free. A 5-pack is $75, so you buy 3, get 2 free. And then we've already had enough requests, so people were asking about buying them 20 at a time. So a whole tube of just KRT coils would be $249, and a 3-pack of 3 tubes, so 60 coils, $499. And then the sets that I was just talking about, those are $199 a piece. Or if you get all 3, you get buy 2, get 1 free, and so all 3 sets for $400. So this is, for us, it's a much less expensive way for people to be able to do radionics, and a lot simpler too. You just stack up the symbols or the intentions with the pumps, and then again you have these empty capsules to add your witnesses so that you can bring in your own reagents, whether that's something special somebody's made or just this is just sea salt from the grocery store, but enormous purifying properties, and so you can put a little sea salt in one of those capsules, or just whatever you have in your toolbox that would benefit the broadcast that you want to make. So again, this is my quick introduction to the KRT Perfect Personal Energy System that we've been working on for so long now, and are just about ready to make available to everyone. Please email us if you have any questions. I'm at ed@kellyresearchtech.com, and you're always welcome to call us. Just come to the website, kellyresearchtech.com, and you can get more information. Thank you for your time.